Hello everyone, it's Old Guardian here. In this Hearthstone Mercenaries Yogg-Saron event task guide, I'm going to take a look at task number 8, Mountain Rescue. Complete Heroic Avalanchan battle with all your Mercs alive in Winterspring. So we finally get to meet that legendary Heroic Winterspring trash. But since Winterspring was current, we actually have a lot new mercenaries. Like Winterspring trash was way harder than Blackrock Mountain trash, for example, back in the day, but many of the new mercenaries are really going to help out with that. For example, this task can be completed with the fire comp, Belinda, Ragnaros, Geddon. I'm taking no chances here, I'm using Belinda and I'm using Lesser Water Elemental, so the most secure way fire comp can be used, and I also have Cookie on the bench. But other than that, the bench will not be needed. Belinda, Rag, Geddon with the Water Elemental can get the whole thing done. But there are more ways to complete this task than just fire. For example, Shadow. Yashuras, Mergi, Kasagus, a familiar trio for climbing, using Yashuras' defiled attack. This cannot win all the fights actually, so sometimes you may have to mix and match a little bit in order to actually win everything. But Yashuras, Mergi, Kasagus gets you most of the way, and then at the boss fight, Vol'jin, Ashara, Kasagus can handle the boss. And then there's Cookie on the bench, giving a bit of extra health. Not quite as simple as fire, and you sometimes have to change your mercs during the climb, but overall pretty easy. Also, the nature comp has learned some new tricks. Like, nature comp was the go-to comp back when Winterspring was current content, and Malfurion, Bruka, Guff was considered the epitome of climbing for this bounty. And Malfurion, Bruka, and Guff can still get it done, but sometimes you want to mix it up a little bit with like Malfurion, Bruka, and Atissa, for example. With Atissa bringing a taunt minion thanks to Warlord Payesh into the comp, and just giving it so much more survivability. I found that climb to be a lot easier than it was back in the day. And as for the boss fight itself, Malfurion, Bruka, and Guff still gets the job done. There is no 100% consistent comp to handle this on a budget, but you can get the job done at least most of the time. Cariel, Samuro, and Cyrell are still capable of climbing this bounty. Sometimes you might run into trouble, but well, that just happens. And as for the boss fight, Cookie, Bruka, and Guff can get the job done. And this is what all of these comps look like. In action. Alright, taking the fire squad against Heroic Avalanchan. The enemy with the highest attack. Attack enemy gain +1 attack. Before the nearest character is frozen, deal 24 damage instead. So we're going to open up with this. I cannot freeze them until this one is dead. So I probably want to put some focus on that one at the start. And then we'll see what happens. So opening up with a bunch of damage on this one. Ah, now the random effect removed the fire weakness. Well, sometimes happens. But sometimes random effects can also be good for you. You smash. Okay, smashing together doesn't make much of a difference. Now that one's gonna die, which means that now this can be frozen. And that's gonna be it. This is happening at 6 speed, so I can actually just flame dot over there. And if I flame dot over there, then I can't freeze it. I still need to flame dot here, so that I get the freeze. But flame dot there. Now everything can be frozen. And pow pow. Pow pow. Yep, this Heroic Avalanchan is going down. Not that that was in much doubt anyway. Fire is the premium comp. Boom. Alright, let's go. Vol'jin, Queen Azara, Kasakus. Shadow Squad is ready. The enemy with the highest attack. No damage, attack an enemy. Gain attack. Okay, so that comes in at 5 speed. So as 10 speed doesn't really do much. It is going to attack the... It's going to attack the golem. That's a bit of a bummer here. But I suppose it's fine. We can just start working on the Avalanchan here. We're going to summon the Superior Golem. This goes into Superior Golem and dies. Avalanchan will get to attack one of these, but these are all blues, so it doesn't really make much of a difference. 54 damage from the Zara hit. Now Avalanchan keeps attacking. This one deals some AoE. I don't have to slow down Avalanchan. It's okay to not slow it down. Because Shadow is so fast anyway. So I can just do some AoE here. Let's do some AoE and build some golems. Actually, I think this will be solved like this.
Job's done.
That is getting faster, but it's not getting faster fast enough. The Shadow team will kill it before it becomes a problem with the speed. And then I would have Olchin Shadow Shock as a backup anyway. Yeah, no worries. Or speed, but I just couldn't get there fast enough. I can do some Shadow Claws here. A couple of golems have died. We have ramped up the spell damage. These claws are big. Yep. Pow pow. Beautiful, just beautiful. Oh boy, it's back to the good old days. Malfurion, Brukan, and Goff. Love it. Did use a lot of Atissa on the climb though. Malfurion, Brukan, Atissa for the climb. Just made the climb so much smoother. But for the boss, red boss, I want these blues. I want Goff to be the real Chad here. And just wreck this boss. And Goff is more than happy to oblige. The damage is pouring in. Faster. I need to get the crit. I need to get the crit with that one. Is there a problem? I mean, I always have the Goff taunt here in reserve if I need it. But this one is going to die before it gets to attack, right? I mean, Goff alone is dealing 100 damage. Yeah, that's easily going to die. Which means that taking that 28 is no problem. I could also Chain Lightning here. How much is Chain Lightning? That's going to be 108. Oh, we can actually do it like this. Chain Lightning there. Goff can go for some brambles there. And this will be fine. Maybe I needed to... like a taunt with Goff. Turn 2 might have been something. Would have avoided some of the damage on Malf. 20 damage coming from that now. But I mean, it's already dead. 50 plus 42. It's not dead. But we'll get to deal 20 damage. But I am healing for 18 before that. So it's all good. Yeah, like Guff Taunt turn 2 was something that could have been done if I had weaker treasures, if I had weaker abilities. Then that would have just ensured that Malfurion would be no risk whatsoever. But as it happened, I had enough leeway here that Malf was able to survive this with these. Cool. Okay, time to get to work with the nature squad. So, I can't let that attack go through. Those are a little bit tough as well. I do need to start ramping up my nature damage, so I have to spend 1 living brambles there. So I really can't afford to take that 40. These Mercs will not survive that. Okay. Lead 13 is not bad. Fish could potentially be useful. Choices. Well, what we do need is a lightning bolt there. And some living brambles there. I don't need the fastest way to actually get rid of this, but what is that way? Just need to fish feast, I think. Just need to fish feast. We need to push in the damage as fast as we can. This is the turn when these didn't combo yet. Next turn they will combo. Except that they decided to do Icicle Storm instead. Okay, 6 speed. But now I have Chain Lightning, and Chain Lightning alone is 108 damage. So pow. And that would be 42. That's not enough, so this Living Brambles there. Fish Feast over there. That's how we'll handle this. This will be fine. I hope. Buff dealing some damage. 40 damage to a character. Okay. That damage is not... I can't really guarantee getting 14 damage. I guess the nature ability this turn. I don't have to do that yet. 14 is the most this can do. This will be fine. Guff will have enough. There was an option to get health for Guff with through the taunt. There's a health for Cookie through the bleed. And then there's like trying to roll a fish that would either heal or buff my guys. Those would be the options, but I was just barely able to pull through without using those. Okay. Phew. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the content, please click the like button, subscribe to my channel, and check out my Twitch channel.